Hey everyone, Wayne Mulder here. I wanted to just take a quick moment and do a Mulder Minute for you from here inside the studio. I hope everyone's being safe out there. A couple thoughts that came to me and I just wanted to mention them to you. You know what I miss the most during this pandemic? Breakfast. No, I'm not talking bacon and eggs and sausage links and sausage patties, maybe some sugar cured ham, potato, flapjack. You can tell I'm from the Midwest, can't you? No, seriously. I was listening to a song the other day. One of my favorite Western artists is a guy by the name of Bryn Hill. And as I was listening to Bryn's song, he sings about a pickup truck cafe. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek song of sorts, but it reminds me of all the little farmers' greasy spoon restaurants that were up in the Midwest. And in the song, obviously everybody's welcome at the cafe. However, you have to drive a pickup truck. That's, of course, the requirement. And it just really is a picture of small town America in those little restaurants that I had a privilege of going to as I grew up and as I got older. I love those kind of restaurants. But you know what? It has absolutely nothing to do with the food. In recent years, I've gotten in the habit of meeting with my sister and a few of her friends. And we meet up and we go every other Saturday that I'm off for breakfast. It has nothing to do with the food. It has everything to do with community. I love being able to sit down and having a cup of coffee. In a farming community, it's usually in the mid-morning hours, once they've gotten all the morning chores done, they all meet up and they sit around a table in the center oftentimes, and it's a place that people can just talk to each other, be together, and communicate, and it really builds community. You can talk about the weather, you can talk about things that don't matter, and you can talk about things that really do matter. And what's funny is both happen in those conversations. Like, that's the nature of community, that's the nature of that environment. So what I really miss is community. That's what I miss, because it's starting in some ways. There are ways we stay connected, but we miss that two people in close proximity to each other, maybe agreeing or disagreeing on a subject and having a cup of coffee. So in the meantime, I had another friend reach out to me and we did Zoom the other day, and on Zoom we had a cup of coffee and we just had a good time talking. And you know what? I hope that you guys are doing something like that while we're going through this pandemic, while we're going through this staying at home time. But once this lifts, I encourage you to get back to community. I encourage you to get back to that and find ways during this to keep that alive, to keep those conversations alive, and to keep connecting with others, because that is so important. And you don't have to go to the pickup truck cafe. I guess if you live in some urban environment, go to the Prius car cafe, for all I know. That's all I have for you, brothers and sisters. Stay safe out there, and you all have a great day.